Yo, what up YouTube? No worries, this is TN the Pro and I'm back again with another video. In this video I want to show you 5 things that I like to do before I start recording my vocals in StudioOne 5 Professional. So if you're new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, because in this channel we cover music production tutorials that are going to help you through the journey of music production. So in this channel we cover every DAW starting from FL Studio, Cubase Pro and Studio 5. And then today I'll be showing you what I do before I start recording my vocals in Studio 5. Let's get into it. So the first thing that I do when I get to Studio 5, StudioOne, what I do is I add my tracks here. This is how I do it. The first thing that I want to do, I start by adding a mono track, since my microphone records in mono. So the way I do it is I just want one track which is mono, that's where I'll be recording my vocals, and then from there I'll move my vocals to a stereo track. This is how I do it. Count 1, format mono, because my microphone records in mono. So this is where my vocals are going to be. From there, now that's where I can add stereo tracks, and then this is how I do it. I add stereo. I add about 5 of them, 5 tracks, and then in these 5 tracks, what I like to do is take this one and put it here, and then I will change the color, and that's where I will name it instrumental or beat, and then I name it according to what I will be putting there. So what I do is that I come here and name it beat. This is where my instrumental is going to be, and then the second track, this is where I'm going to be recording my vocals. Let's say recording, and then I change some color so that I can be able to notice it faster, and then from there, these are my tracks that I'm going to be mastering on. What I do again is I press this icon, which is inspector, so that I can have this insert where I can be able to add my my plugins, and also having this send, so that I can be able to send my tracks to another sense. What I like to do again is to make sure that my tempo is set according to the beat, and then the way I find the tempo is I take my beat, I listen to it, I find the tempo. Or if you are unable to do that, you can just take your beat, put it in Visual DJ. Visual DJ will tell you the tempo, and then from there you can just come here and set the tempo of your track. This is very useful because it's going to make your reverbs, your delays be on sync with the tempo. So now these 4 tracks, this is where my vocals are going to be. So I change the colors and then I match them like this. I make 2 like this, and then I make something like this. Here, the first one, this is where my lead vocal is going to be. This is where my lead vocal is going to be. And then these other 3, that's where my background vocals are going to be. So I say background. This is the main background. And then these other 2, that's where I pan everything left or right. So in this case, I'm going to pan this one left 100%, and then this one right 100%. And then the way I'm going to pen this is coming here, as you can see. Let's start with this one for left. As you can see, we come here and then we pan all the way left, and then we come here, we pan all the way right. Now we come to a stage where we start recording our vocals. This is the most important thing that I want to show you. Let's say I recorded my vocal here. Let's say I've recorded my vocal here, just for demonstration. And then now I want to move my vocal from this track to this track without moving it left or right. What you can do is you can press Alt on your PC, on your keyboard, and then you drag down. this is going to copy the same thing and put it in the same position as this one. From there you can just delete this one. And also notice that the track has changed from stereo to mono. So the way you can do that, you can come here and press it so that it can be set to stereo. If you enjoyed this video and if you learned something from this video, to subscribe to this channel, and I will be bringing more tutorials on StudioOne, more tutorials on Cubase and FL Studio, and so make sure that you stay tuned. The last thing that I'm going to show you now is how you can set up your microphone in StudioOne. What you can do, you can come here under StudioOne and go to Option and come under Audio Settings. So here, this is where you set your audio interface. My audio interface is Behringer. That's where it's set, like Behringer USB audio interface. That's how you can set your microphone. But let's say you wanna use FL Studio HO, you can still be able to choose it, and then you can use it because it's more like it's linked with FL Studio. And then the other thing is that you can come here and set your microphone, and you can also set your speakers. And this is the end of this video. I will see you in the next video where I'll be showing you how you can master your own music.